Hello students, this is Smita Shri. Welcome to my channel. Today I will teach you the very basic and the first chapter of child development and pedagogy, which is concept of development and its relationship with learning. Understanding this chapter will help you in all the teaching exams, whether it is CTETs, TETs, DSSSB or KVS. This chapter is very important. Questions have been frequently asked from this chapter. So these are the topics we will cover in this chapter. We will proceed in a very systematic way and we will understand each topic with clarification. There will be no hurry. So first we'll understand what is development, characteristics of development, types of development, stages of development, then what is growth, difference between growth and development, factors influencing growth and development. Then we'll understand what is learning, and the last topic is relationship between learning and development. So moving towards the first topic, which is what is development. Development is the process of quantitative and qualitative growth of a child. So development has two aspects, quantitative and qualitative. First we'll understand these two terms, quantitative and qualitative growth. So quantitative simply means which is measurable, which we can measure, which is directly observable, okay, which we can see. For example, we can see that someone has gained weight or somebody's height has increased. So increment in height and weight are the examples of quantitative growth. And what is qualitative growth? Qualitative growth means the way children behave, the way they think and perceive the world as they mature. For example, first child learns to crawl and then they learns to walk. Means going from crawling to walking stage is an example of qualitative growth. Another example of qualitative growth can be beginning to talk using words from a babbling stage. Means first child babbles like ba, ba, ma, ma, and then they start using of words to talk. So these are the examples of qualitative growth. Now the next point is, in the process of development, new abilities and characteristics manifest themselves and there is a progressive change in the behavior. Means in development process, we acquire, learn and think new skills, new abilities and characteristics, and as a result of these, we develop a personality and a behavior which is progressive in nature. Here the term progressive means which is gradually improving or getting better every day. Okay, so development is always progressive in nature. It can never be regressive. You cannot downgrade yourself. For example, you cannot go back to a younger age. Suppose you are 5 feet tall, you cannot make it 4 feet. So development is always progressive or improving. Now the next point is, development can be described as a growth in the physical, mental and emotional state of an individual. Means development is an overall growth of an individual. The person will change physically, like his height will increase, his weight will change, there will be changes in his physical appearance. Okay, and development in mental state means his cognition will develop, his intellect will develop, his thinking pattern will change, he will understand the things better. And development in emotional state means he will be more emotionally strong, he will be able to control his emotions and will act according to the situation, he will not be drained by negative emotions. I will discuss this in details when we study types of development, like what is physical, mental and emotional development. We'll study this in our next video. So development is an overall growth of an individual. Now the last point is, it is a continuous and lifelong process. Means development is continuous, it never stops. It starts when the child is inside the mother's womb, that is at the moment of conception, and it continues till the individual dies. And that's why it is development is also called womb to tomb process. Means it starts in the womb and continues to tomb. If I say it in Hindi, ये गर्भ से कब्र तक की प्रक्रिया है. Okay, and that's why it is a lifelong process. Now these are some definitions given by various educationalists, various thinkers or psychologists. So the first one is given by Jersil, Telford and Sorey. According to them, development refers to the complex set of processes involved in the emergence of a mature functioning organism from fertilized ovum. Means they said that all the processes, okay, or the changes that are involved in creating or making a mature organism from a fertilized ovum, means all the complex processes or changes that helped a fertilized ovum to become a mature organism are called as development. And the second definition is given by E. Harlock. According to him, development is not limited to only the growing layer. Instead, it consists of a progressive series of changes towards the goal of maturity. Further, he said that due to development, new abilities grow in a man. So E. Harlock has said that development is not only the growth, means it is not only limited to increase in height, weight or length of our arms, but it also consists of those progressive changes which makes a person mature, like all the biological changes, all the biological, social or psychological changes that helps a person to become a mature human. Okay, and again he said further that due to development, new abilities grow in a man. Means development brings new abilities or new skills in a man. And another definition which is given by Anderson. According to Anderson, development is concerned with growth as well as those changes in behavior which results from environmental situations. Means Anderson said that development is concerned with growth and all those changes in our behavior which are because of our environmental situations, means because of our environment, what kind of environment we are living in. Suppose if a child grows in a positive environment, it will impact positively in his or her development. Suppose if a child grows in a positive environment, it will impact positively in his or her development. But if the environmental situations are not favorable, then it will affect the developmental process of the child. We will learn this, how developmental situations influence the growth and development process in details in our next videos when we study factors influencing growth and development. So this much is enough for today's class. Rest of the topics will be covered in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. See you soon.